Our names are on the screen because motherfuckers need to know this is the Nostradamus and Hammer of Venus show. That's right, motherfuckers. In 3, 2, 1, welcome to the Machine Room Podcast. It's still there because I didn't take it the fuck out. This is what happens when shit's last minute. Anyways, welcome to the Machine Room Podcast, hosted by Nostradamus and Hammer Venus. If you didn't get the gist of it already, we were in your face from the beginning.
All up in your face.
All up in your face. I was trying to get like a new camera angle this whole time and wasn't paying attention to when the fucking show started. Stop cussing. This is a family stream. This has not been.
I think we have like 3 or 4 warnings on our stream before you can like agree to watch it.
It should be. We should put. There should be a whole fucking like application process. You know when you have to go to a porn site and they're like your age and date of birth and all that stuff, and you bullshit your way through. But with us, you have to show your actual birth certificate.
If they should have random questions like, "What's the best Kanye West album?" And if you name any Kanye West album, you can't get on.
That's fucked up, man. I like old Kanye. I like that old Kanye, the dropout Kanye.
When he wore a backpack all the time.
Yeah, when he was like normal Kanye.
I like that too.
You know,
before his mom died.
Yeah.
That's always everybody's excuse. Like he's on the news wearing a fucking leather jacket and pantyhose on his head. Everybody's like, he ain't been the same since his mom died.
It's true. It's true. It's true, man. This guy needs to stop. Apparently, he was caught like getting head in Venice by whoever the hell he's married to now. I don't know. Apparently, allegedly, just because she was like.
But I just saw something on TikTok about him wearing masks all weekend.
That's what he does. I don't know. I don't understand Kanye. Look, Kanye. I'm a Chicagoan. We cool. I'm just saying, like, make your music, and that's it. Like, don't even go outside, man. Just make music.
Just don't go outside.
Just don't go outside. And if you do go outside, why are you dressing up like you in the next futuristic fucking sci-fi Showtime special? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
He always makes me feel like I'm living in the wrong year. Like, do I need to go change my shit? Like, he wears just like the most insane stuff.
I don't know. You ever seen? Question 2: have ever or in the future Wafflestomp? What? Sorry, I looked in the fucking chat. I looked in the chat and it was the wrong time. Kanye's dressing up reminds me of these. There was a time period when I had these TikTok videos, and I think they were like the same person, and it was all AI generated art of like characters or famous people, and it was like Bellagio or Bellagio something, whatever, like a fancy thing, and everybody's just like fucking like fancy as fuck looking and shit. It'll be like superheroes, but fancy as fuck and model look. That's what Kanye is like. He's like, I step outside and I just okay. One thing, if he's mad, this just became a Kanye fucking stream. If he's mad of attention, then stop attracting the attention. Wearing all black is doesn't mean you're not gonna get attention. It's the way you wear all black, my friend. Especially if you have a black stocking over your head. You're a black man wearing black stocking over your head. That's just a red flag already. What are we doing?
At least he's matching like, never mind. That's like a hosiery thing about matching skin tone.
You just stopped yourself from going somewhere? Is that what
I just decided, but I ended up doing it anyway.
Broly Fez said, Kanye be dressing up like a futuristic Michelin condom. or a chocolate ass Kirby.
He does.
I'll
Like,
go with the Michelin condom at first.
why does he always have like Mega Man boots? And
Cause
I'm
Kanye's
not I'm not knocking it. If I was rich enough to afford Mega Man boots, I'd be clomping around and shit too. But people like you gotta drip feed that shit in. You can't just start dressing like that one day.
Cause Kanye's an android. That's it. We just figured it out. Fucking Kanye. Did we ever see him in a car? No, he flies.
Like fucking oh, what is it? Wonder Boy?
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. There we go.
Astro Boy. He got them new fucking shut the that is Nemo, ladies and gentlemen. We are fostering a little Chihuahua mix. I don't know what it is, and it wants my attention really badly right now, especially while we're talking about Kanye and his freaking. If you hear that, it is not two toys fucking. He is not fucking a toy, though he would. He is.
The dog is randomly just like, I'm not comfortable talking about Kanye.
We gotta change the subject. Clearly, he doesn't like Kanye. He doesn't like cicadas and Kanye for some reason. Okay,
Maybe.
you see, every time I say Kanye,
Because they both live in the ground for 14 years.
Kanye lives. Oh, what happens if Kanye sees his shadow?
Then Cheif Keef makes a new album.
Oh God, is that guy still around?
I fucking hope not.
No man, it's not enough artists, good artists from Chicago over the years, man. We had Kanye, and he just I don't know what he's doing. Common decided to just go acting, so good for Common. Cheif Keef, to me, he's always in jail. I don't know anything.
He just has his own room. It just says Cheif Keef's room in crayon.
He should have a chain or something, a restaurant chain. Cheif Keef's Keep. I don't know, man.
Chef Cheif Keef.
Chef Cheif Keef's 5-star Michelin restaurant.
And it'd be funny if it was actually really fucking good.
I know. What was this? I don't know his fucking song, man. Why would you call yourself Cheif Keef? Like, did he fart a lot? And they were like, "Yo, man, you need to stop keefing, Chief. Yo, that's hard, Cheif Keef."
Who knows?
That's what the fuck we going. I was about to go with Chief Wafflestomp, but Cheif Keef, that shit go hard.
That's the name of the episode now. Is Cheif Wafflestomp.
I like it. In jail, he's called Cheif Keef. I like it because he's a queen now.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me? You make me feel bad, man. You see, he thought I was going for the toy. I'm sorry. I'm busy right now. I'm busy, baby. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yes, welcome back to the Machine Room Podcast. That was a long ass. That was our monologue. That was our monologue, ladies and gentlemen. That was a monologue. Thank you. We missed you all. It's been a while. I know. You in the front row, you're fantastic. You, third person in the chat, you're fantastic as well. That's you, Cut West, right now in my chat. We've been gone for like a week. But this is a new night because, scheduling. So Wednesday night right here, Machine Room Podcast live. If you're not watching us live, that's okay, because you can always watch us whenever you want on the go, on Spotify and on YouTube, and especially listen to us wherever you go on the go. We are just two good old friends talking about Cheif Keef right now. We went from Kanye to Cheif Keef. And
Man, you queef all the time. You're like the chief of that shit.
Oh shit. Hey man, you're gonna get shot up. I'm gonna write down this shit right here, because when you asked me to do the summary, and I'm like, what the fuck did we talk about? I said Kanye West, and then Cheif Keef, to Cheif Keef. I'm gonna put Cheif Keef, and then I'll just keep fucking making tabs like that. But yeah,
Remember,
new.
like the early 2000s was all about making fun of ICP. For me,
Mm-hmm.
for a long time, it's always been Cheif Keef.
It's always been even before he was around.
Exactly.
You manifested Cheif Keef. You had this power where you were just sleeping. It was just Cheif Keef, Cheif Keef, and this motherfucker just manifested somewhere in the south side of Chicago.
5 ghetto teenagers found these rings and were like spitting off old Tupac lyrics, and then Cheif Keef flew through the air. Scudder, bang bang.
Not even rings, yo. 5 kids found the special freaking pants. You know how they wear it until their fucking ass showing
Yeah.
with the underwear. Yeah, they found those special fucking pants and they brought out Cheif Keef.
Oh, gross.
With your powers combined, Scudder. You know what? No bullshit. There should be a Captain Planet movie. There
Word.
should be. There should be. Like you could take that. You can make it a little bit more serious. Not too serious, but you can make it a little bit more serious and have fun with it and shit like that. Why not?
I gotta say, like, we're getting old. I'm 40 now. I've got long COVID, and I'm usually high all the time.
Mhm.
But I can still recite the rap lyrics from the Captain Planet TV show.
Hell yeah, man. That thing was like ingrained. Back in the day, shit was ingrained in our head, man. Every day they were like, when they made shows, they were like, all right, I need an intro and I need this shit to be ingrained in their heads. They need to know this by heart. So when that shit went off, it was Captain Planet. They put too much soul into it too.
It was so good. Like, there's the whole intro about Gaia and humans fucking up the planet, and then it goes to this banger ass song, and you're like, holy shit, dude.
I thought you were going somewhere else. There's a whole intro about Gaia and humans fucking. I was like, damn, what kind of Captain Planet were you watching? Gonna take. It was just too much soul back then. Kiss. Okay, Phantom Knight said Kiss show soundtracks didn't need to go as hard as they did in the 80s and early 90s. They didn't. They did not need to go that hard.
And if that dog's going up, if somebody had a saxophone in their song, fucking instant Grammy winning.
They called the sax guy sax.
Sex guy?
Sax. They called the sex guy. No, they called the sax guy from Lost Boys. That motherfucker came out.
He was the saxophone player for Tina Turner.
Was he now?
Yeah.
Tina wanted that shit.
Oily muscles all the time.
The SWAT cat intro when everything went hard.
I ran home from school to make sure to catch the SWAT cat theme song.
They went too damn hard for no reason. For none.
The Batman the Animated Series intro gives me chills to this day.
That one was just like, hey man, there was this movie already. Just get the same fucking right. It's the same guy, right? Danny Elfman.
He did. I think he did the intros, but when it was like the music for the series, it's actually this lady conductor that was trying to match his style.
Okay, but he did the intro though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got.
And The Simpsons.
that still plays to this day.
Yeah, the same fucking intro.
Even though I don't know, like I haven't watched it, so I don't know if it just cuts to the chase and it's just the car going into the fucking garage and them on the couch. They start shortening shit out.
Sometimes they do. Like when I used to watch the reruns and stuff, sometimes it would just cut to like the car and then the couch and then they would just go into the episode. But for the most part, they don't. They still play a different intro for every episode, and they've been really loyal with that shit.
Can you remember like the first time that intro happened and you thought Maggie was driving a car?
I think that came out in the 80s. So I was like, oh shit, the baby. No, you motherfuckers got me.
Right? Got my ass. They're like, yo, this little. Oh. That's crazy. Why don't I got that in my car? I want to
And
drive
him
one.
running around with like a rod of plutonium and it's active and like nobody's just dropping dead.
Everybody got radiation in that damn town of Springfield.
What's the three-eyed fish? Or is that from Futurama?
No, that was I think they
That's the
both,
Simpsons.
right? Isn't it? Isn't like the same?
Yeah.
Isn't the theory is the same universe? It could be. Could be. If that's the case, then the Netflix show Disenchantment, which is also by the creators of
Yeah.
Simpsons and
I agree.
Futurama, would also be in the same universe. Which I watched that show. It actually is pretty damn good. And the more you get into it, it gets a little bit funnier and funnier. But it's more like the story. You're like, okay, what's going on
Yeah.
here or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty funny. There's some funny shit right there. Like they do like a little. There's a little flashback and. It's when the little gnome is a kid and he's like getting tickled by the mother and he's like, stop it, stop it, stop it. I said stop. And I was cracking up. And I especially crack up because that's what my wife does when I tickle her. She was like, stop it, stop it. I said stop. I was like, look, it's you right here. She cracked up.
This is a funny story, but I got chickenpox on my birthday in fourth
Hilarious.
grade.
No, I'm just kidding. Not hilarious. We all got chickenpox. I don't even remember when I got chickenpox, but continue.
So I had to go live at my mom's friend's house because she didn't want my sisters to get sick. And her friend had Matt Groening's, it's a compilation of Matt Groening's hell books.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called The Big Book of Hell. And even for a kid back then, it was pretty funny, like the stuff that's in there. And there's multiple books like that. There's like Work is Hell, Life is Hell, all these books. And then there's like the Great Big Book of Hell, which I think was the last one. But if you watch The Simpsons, sometimes he incorporates some of those characters from his Hell books into The Simpsons, and I think into Futurama too.
Man, okay, first of all, you're telling me this guy has a hell book. Is he summoning demons and is this why he knows the fucking future?
That would make a lot of sense.
I think we are onto something. I seriously think we're onto something. Also, I noticed that my whole screen was all way off on that fucking solo right there.
It looked good. Not like perfect, but it looked good.
It was like outside the border though. That's why I was like, oh, what the hell?
If you're listening to this and not watching, you should watch because we redid all of the layouts and they're beautiful.
That's right. She did the work. You see, now I can't fucking see. I'm outside the border. I don't want to be outside the border. I gotta be within the border. You're live here as I fix this.
It's just a frame.
I don't know. I like being in the border. You are in the border. I like being in the border too. There you go. There you go. You see, I'm in the border. You're in the border. I'm in the border. We're in the border. Yo, borders are keeping us inside. Now we're gonna talk politics. No, I'm just kidding.
And fucking what's his name from Fox News? Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh, the Bill O'Reilly, right?
Bill O'Reilly, yeah, he just shows up, starts arguing with us.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Yep, right there. Naz and Phoenix cross the border. That's gonna be when. That's like, you remember when Beavis and Butthead do America? That's our movie right there. Yes. Naz and Venus cross the border. We're gonna have to deal with federales. I'm getting Cheech Marin in it. I'm gonna get Martin Lawrence because he did the whole "I'm a federale" in that movie. What was it? Blue Streak.
Blue Streak, yeah. And you have to get Danny Trejo because he's like the stereotypical Mexican.
Exactly. We get that. No. The stereotypical Mexican is that guy who plays Hector in every movie.
Movie.
You know who won? Yeah, right there. You see Broly Fist in the chat. He know what I'm talking about. You need Hector. Hector.
I heard he gets called Hector more than his real name.
You need a Hector, and it has to be directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Yes.
You know it.
A comedy by Robert Rodriguez.
I've seen his most recent movie, Hypnotic, with Ben Affleck, and yeah, one guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but it's that actor that you know. You probably know his name. He's an actor. You always seen him in like everything. If I had to say something that was like really widely known from him, it's in The Dark Knight. He's the manager at the bank that gets shot in the leg. That actor,
Oh,
big dude,
that I love that guy, but I
big
can't
nose.
think of his name.
Yeah, I can't either. So,
He
yeah,
was that gay detective in that one movie.
yes. So, uh, Rodriguez made a movie called Hypnotic. It was with Ben Affleck, and it stars that dude as well. And it's not bad, you know. It's
William Fichtner.
there you go.
He's the goat. Him and Watson Goggins
Mm-hmm.
are like my heroes.
Mm-hmm. The unsung heroes.
Yeah.
Unsung heroes. It was good. It's a good movie. Right now, it's playing. It's playing on. I finally watched it because it's playing on some streaming service. I forgot what. Peacock or I think it's Peacock. So I finally got to
Was
watch
the
it. And it was pretty good.
was the whole movie filmed in front of a green screen?
I would say it was. I would say it was probably filmed around his studio, but there were some on set places, but it could have been shot in back of the thing with this guy is that that the reason that I look up to Robert Rodriguez a lot is because he just does it himself, and he cuts
Yeah.
corners and makes it look really, really expensive, even though it's really, really cheap. Um, and he just does whatever the fuck he want. A lot of his movies are not like fucking big hits, but he don't care. He's like, this movie. When you see the credits, it's like him and his kids. Both
Wow.
his sons are like involved in it, like produce and writing and editing and all this shit. So, he's just like, hey, you got an idea? Oh, this is a cool idea. Well, fuck it, let's just film it. Let's get this guy over here. And everybody loves Robert Rodriguez. It's like Quentin Tarantino. If Tarantino calls you up, I got this movie. I want to do it. And I want to see your feet. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm down.
I'm like, okay, but I get to wear flip-flops and you can't say the N-word around me.
That's cool. It's okay. I'll be in the other room saying the N word all the time. I don't care. I'll have Samuel L. Jackson say the N word around you. It's cool. I just need you there to put your feet up on the glass, and we're all good. And Rodriguez calls you. He's like, hey, and he has the guitar. Bling bling bling. I got this idea. Bling 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 bling. I think it'd be real cool if bling 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 bling. You're like an android that bling 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 studies law or something. Whatever. And they'll be like, yeah, man, I'm down. I don't give a shit.
I'm fucking there.
I'm there, Robert Rodriguez. Whatever you need me to do. All right, this is scene in the toilet. Bleep, 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 bleep.
What was that was like behind the scenes of like him and Grogu, and Grogu was like making sounds along with Robert Rodriguez playing guitar. I was like, that's fucking funny.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Rodriguez was involved in Star Wars and Boba Fett. That was dope for me. That was dope for me. I know some people were
Me
all like,
too.
"What the fuck?" Blah blah. But for me, it was like I saw Robert Rodriguez style in that
Yeah.
series, and when they had the like Power Ranger fucking scooter people, and I was like, that's so Robert Rodriguez. I find it hilarious. Like, why did the dude have to do the turn with the blaster? I'm like, because it's Robert Rodriguez, boy. He was trying to do his own John Woo right there. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. Like, you don't ask in Mission Impossible 2, why did Tom Cruise fucking do a spin move or roll on the floor with the guns and there's doves? Because it's
He
fucking John Woo, dog.
he does spinnies on the front wheel with the motorcycle.
Yeah,
And
like,
nobody's like, oh, that's fine. It's
yeah.
logical.
You don't question it. You just be like, yeah, that's Woo right there, boy. It's
And
like,
then like a million doves go.
yeah, you know what you're going into, man. When a specific director, you know what you want. You go to see that director. See
That's
this
why
style.
when Desperado came out, it was one of those like things where you order like 10 VHS tapes for $1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of them I picked was Desperado. And reason I think I watched it so many times is because it had this new kind of action that you didn't really see unless it was like a martial arts movie or a John Woo movie or something like that. And he came across as like, I thought he was from Mexico, but he's from Austin. And so he's bringing like that Austin vibe and the Mexican vibe and that John Woo vibe. And it really speaks, especially like, what's the third one?
Once Upon a
Um,
Time in Mexico.
Yeah, like that was like Desperado on a grander scale.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It sure was. I was blown away by that time. And when Desperado came out, that was kind of the time where I got introduced to John Woo. It was either before or after that. But I've never seen gunplay like that, you know?
Yeah.
I've never seen gunplay like that. My mind was blown. Like I love action, and when I saw that gunplay, I was like, so either Desperado was like the first introduction to it, or I already seen a John Woo movie. And the John Woo thing was, I remember uh first seeing a John Woo movie because they play that late night.
Mm-hmm.
It was like late night on HBO or Showtime or Cinemax, something like that, you know. And I was like, what the hell's this? Oh, I remember it was the killer, and it was already the freaking church scene, you know, and everybody just getting lit up. I'm like, what is this? And I look it up, and I find out it's this movie, and I'm like, when is it playing again? Set set VCR to record, and I was like, Dad, don't touch the VCR. I'm having something recording at 2 a.m. He's like, okay, baby. And next thing you know, the next day I watched this movie. I was like, that's the most amazing thing I ever seen. And I just fell in love with Asian cinema after that.
Mine was first movie I ever snuck into was Face Off, and that was probably my first John Woo movie.
And that's probably his best freaking Hollywood movie. Was that one right there? Face Off.
It's timeless. What did it come out like 94, 95? It's fucking flawless.
It's so good that they want to do it again with other people. That's
and forever, if you see a timeline of Nicolas Cage and it gets to 94, 95, it's always John Travolta. It's like the biggest long running joke on the internet.
It's like the time, like when they show them different time periods, right?
Yeah.
And then some reason Travolta, and then you're like, the fuck? There was this one time period where he was just John Travolta, man. It's crazy. You had to be there, and vice versa for Travolta. Just
there was like a year or two as well when Michael Jackson put some bass in his voice.
Excuse me, come over here. I said, get the fuck over here. Michael probably, according to Chris Tucker, Michael was he was gangster as shit.
Yeah, like
fuck you up.
The high voice and the singing, that was like his music and famous persona. Mm-hmm. When he was around like friends and relatives and stuff, pass me that shit over there.
Yeah.
Like there's been some award shows where he did it by accident, and you'll see him go and then like do the high voice.
It's all part of the stage. That's when Steve Harvey gave this. There's a video of Steve Harvey giving the story about his time with Michael Jackson, but he made him seem like he was a pussy, and I was like, I don't believe Steve Harvey here. I don't believe it, because every other story I heard of Michael was like he was like a goon, you know. And if you see videos of him like talk about going on tour, and he's like, I hate going on tour. No, but you gotta talk about like your highlight, but I don't like it. All right, record. It's like, I love going on tour, and then they all start cracking up because he was like, I'm bullshitting. MJ was gangster. Like the Steve Harvey, he had a thing with where Steve Harvey was saying something like he was chilling with Michael, and that Michael wanted to go to this church, and he was trying to get him to the church, but then everybody knew he was at church, and then it was getting packed, and then everybody wanted to touch him, and then Michael was all scared, and I'm like, no, man, no, Steve Harvey, you out here acting like you hard and calling Michael like, Michael, man up, like, nah.
Michael Jackson would have walked in there like Jesus topless, going into the ocean, just like.
Yup. My MJ ran an army. All right, my MJ like stood still, and the fucking universe went crazy for him. You know, he's just there for like 10 minutes, don't have to do shit, and everybody's like, ah! Michael ain't no pussy. Get out of here, man. Did you see This Is It? Michael was hard as hell, and This Is It.
I love the Chris Tucker stories about him and Michael Jackson. They're fucking hilarious.
Exactly. That I believe, because I believe those two were bestest of friends. You see it, especially in the "You Rock My World" music video. MJ was. You see, that's why I love the machine heads right now in the fucking chat room that they know MJ was the shit. MJ was the shit. MJ did do the soundtrack for Sonic 3.
He should have, yeah.
Mm, he basically
But
did.
then there's that whole fucking movie that shall not be named. That, like, regardless if it's true or not, the subject matter and the shit they talk about was scarring. It's the only movie I've ever seen that I wish I could unsee.
Are we talking about Finding Neverland?
Yeah.
Oh, the documentary. You know, apparently, I heard that those guys are still trying to do something. Still, and everything has been disproven.
Yeah, there's like I think multiple documentaries that came out after that disproved like everything they said.
And they're still trying to do something. Look, MJ loved 50 Cent in the club, apparently. Yeah, he did. Look, Danny said, Danny, the government killed MJ. Look, here's the conspiracy, which I believe is a fact, and it's that MJ has so much power because he owned a majority of Sony. So Sony is run by lizard people, and the government needed to take MJ out.
In New Mexico.
In New Mexico. And Rio Grande. I don't know. Is that in New Mexico?
There's always a Rio Grande somewhere in New Mexico.
There's always a Rio Grande somewhere because the lizard people use it as entrances and exits. I know. I'm Jesse the Body Ventura, and I know. And I can't do a Minnesota accent. So quit asking. No, it's kidding. Now it turns to Stone Cold. You heard that?
The quickest way to do a Minnesota accent is just think of a northerner trying to say tacos. You can go, tacos.
I'm Jesse the Body Ventura and I want tacos. Nah, that's you just I just merged into Stone Cold Steve Austin. Is what I'm doing. You know, I do basically Stone Cold like every day when I'm at work because it's hot. So we have water bottles and I'm up on the loader. So I just be like, hey. I just do this and they already know what it is. Whether they know I'm doing Stone Cold or not, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just like, and some of them do. So they start tossing. So that's how I start feeling like Stone Cold. Bam, I grab one. I'm like, try to see if I could get another one. If I get two, I start.
I've always wanted to cut a Macho Man promo just for no reason. Be like, oh yeah.
You gotta get the beard, yo. Gotta get the beard. You gotta.
Do this.
You gotta. There you go. Right there. There you go. The beard. Get the beard. Just...
I can't do it.
Hogan, you bitch. That's why you still alive because the good ones die. Yeah. Yeah. You alive because you a little bitch while I'm in heaven. Yeah. Me and Terry Funk right now, baby. My macho is not that good, but shout outs to Jared Martinez. Really nah, man, I think other people is better than me. I don't know. That shit hurt in my throat. I don't know. Oh shit! Zoom into her getting toked. She's getting toked. I'm getting toked here on the machine room.
It's one of our many warnings that we have before you come into the show. It's like that's possible drug paraphernalia.
That's right. Look, don't have your kids fucking watching this. That's all I'm saying. Just don't have your kids watching this. Hold on, let me fix this a little bit. It was still fucking bothering me a bit. Don't have your kids watching this. That's it. Also, because you just toked on screen, hey, I know your laugh bugs me, but Seth Rogen, you're always welcome to join us in the Machine Room podcast. We'll talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and not having kids because that's apparently the things he loves to talk about. Oh, and drugs. You could talk drugs. I mean,
I always talk about drugs.
I don't go hard on it. But hey, if you want to come on here and talk about that, that's all fine. I just like to listen to my own voice. What did
Perfectly fine with all of those people.
Brolyface said? Venus should come in the show with a big ass hookah. Good.
We used to go to this hooker bar, this hookah bar in
The
Burbank, and like you get so used to it, you're just sitting there with like the thing in your mouth, like, yeah, fuck that bitch.
Nah. Now we're starting something new. We're starting the hookah hooker bar. The hookah hooker bar. Try to say that 5 times fast. And
Hookah hooker bar.
every hookah is gonna be like over exaggerated, like that fucking thing from Alice in Wonderland, the caterpillar, like that,
Yes.
like
Hell
that
yeah.
big, that
I want
fucking
that.
big. And you're just surrounded by hookers.
Does also smell like pot.
Yeah. They have marijuana bikinis and shit, you know, that just covered their yoo-hoos.
It's all like marijuana clothes and C-section scars.
I'm telling you, this is gonna the hookah hooker bar is gonna be next door to the stripcade, so they're just connected like that. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be beautiful. We're on a whole new level over here.
Now our shit's gonna get fucking taken down for 18 and over
Fuck
only.
it. They can't stop us, and they also can't stop the screenshots coming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to
Screenshot the news.
You know what? I know what to do. I gotta move it down. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta scoot down the bench.
Why are they on there too?
Scoot down the bench because I had it like on the top. That's why.
Oh, I see.
I got it. It's all good now. It's all good. It's all good now. We're good. We're good.
Oh my god.
I solved that issue. So yeah, shit, I wasn't ready. I did all that and I wasn't ready. Fantastic. Fantastic, y'all. Hold on a minute. All right. There you go. Whew. Is this the first? I don't know. This is the first one that popped up for me. I don't know. Is that good, or should we just go by what I pop up?
Yeah,
for
just
me?
go by what you have.
All right, there. So right here we have. Oh, wait, let me zoom in. This is. What was that? Okay, sorry.
Or when he does the tape around his face and he rips it off, he's like,
yeah. Hold on, I need to move this over here so I can see the fucking chat. I don't need this. All right, going back over here and back to the watch party. All right, there you go, right there. All right, Pee Wee BMX. Okay, weird director wants to make a Paul Rubens biopic. Who's weird? Or is that like a movie?
yeah, it's a movie.
Okay, this whole time I read that, I was like, okay, what's weird about this director? Are we talking about Tim Burton? That's the weirdest director we got. I mean,
That's my R&B name. It's just weird. So it'd be like, coming this fall, Seal and Weird. Coming to... Whatever.
Oh, man, I can't wait for Weird. Okay, so... oh, right here in the bottom. The weird director Eric Appel wants to make a Paul Rubens biopic. All right. Sure.
I'm down.
Sure. I don't see no problem
Make
with
it
that.
and it's gotta be weird as fuck.
It's gotta be. And he's gotta be all like... ah!
You know, the biopic I want to see is Pauly Shore playing Richard...
Dreyfuss?
No.
But that's what's gonna happen now. We're getting Pauly Shore playing Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Simmons.
Oh, Richard Simmons.
They look alike.
Yes,
They could
I
be
see
related.
it. I see it. But then it'll be all like, you know, Richard Simmons. That's the workout one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, come on, girls. But it'll be like Pauly Shore. So it's like,
Don't stop trying to work out.
yeah, let's go, girls. Oscar winning Pauly Shore.
That's my only Pauly Shore impression I've ever done.
All right, man. How do I go to the next one? All right, there you go. We did this one, didn't we?
What?
Zack
Pee-wee?
Snyder wants to make a Gears of War movie.
No, that's new.
Really? Could have sworn
Or
we
is
talked
it?
about this. Or did we? No, we did. No, we
Or
didn't.
did
Or
I?
maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I don't know.
Maybe we did.
Maybe we did.
What is your source files coming from?
This is from you. This is everything I got from you. That's why I'm like,
This may be old.
might be old. Might be old. But this is good.
Regardless, I still want this shit to
Yes,
happen.
yes. Anything with Zachy, Daddy Snyder, and I know Batista wants to be involved, and so make it happen.
And if they could somehow incorporate Ayer, what's his name? David Ayer, that did Suicide Squad and Fury, have him like co-direct, and he like makes everybody fight each other, and then they yell action.
And then you find out that the real Gears of War is the friends you made along the way. I don't know. Next story. Ooh. All right. Let me see when it pops up on the screen. It's the Equalizer director says he's tentatively considering giving Denzel Washington the de-aging treatment for a possible origin story.
Yeah, they want to do a prequel.
But I also heard that he was keen on the idea of using his son for the prequel.
Yeah, I think that's another screenshot actually. But they do look a lot. But also, I usually am not in the fucking on side with CGI. The de-aging software that they have now is amazing.
I remember it. If I'm wrong, I think Tron Legacy was the first to do it. I think, from what I remember, Tron Legacy was the first where they de-aged the shit out of what's his name?
The dude.
The dude. Come on, man. I hate that when I'm on here, I just forget shit, and I know his fucking name, Jeff Bridges.
Yes.
So I remember seeing that, and I was like, "This is amazing." But I also remember back then, people were like, "This thing looks like PS3 effects," and I'm like, "What the fuck, man? Do you know how beautiful
Oh my god.
Tron Legacy looks to this day? I still think that's a beautiful fucking looking movie." And
when they did it with Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and he looked fucking awesome.
They did it to Kurt. They did it to Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
There was a scene where he was young again. They did it to Michael Douglas for the Ant-Man. They made him young as well.
Oh shit, they did, yeah.
Yeah, they did it for almost everybody. It's good shit. It's just people, I don't know.
You know where they got like the not definitive version, I'm sure it changes for each movie or project, but when they did the de-aging thing for Mark Hamill for the Star Wars shows, and it looked like crap, and everybody was like, "This sucks. Why did you do this?" And so they got the guy that does the YouTube videos, the deep fake, and we're like, "What can we do to make this shit better?" And he's like, "I got you." And so then the one we got after that looked fucking amazing.
They have perfected it since then. So I heard that was a rumor that they got that homeboy. Like he even posted it himself and he said like, "Nah, it's just bullshit. I didn't really do it." But yeah, they did like perfected it later, like when you saw it again. And I am not against that either. I'd rather see fucking Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, than someone acting. The only person that I will accept is the one that everybody says looks like him, young, Sebastian Stan.
Oh, the Winter Soldier?
Yeah. It's the only person I'll accept. Because when they put it side by side, it's fucking amazing how much they look alike. Fucking amazing.
It wouldn't take much work tweak him just a little bit to make him like identical?
Nothing. Not much at all. All right, we're gonna have to go to some somber news here, because the next screenshot that
If it's
showing
a
up for
death,
me.
skip it because I have a thing
Ooh,
later.
damn. Well, that was the fucking. Well, Bray Wyatt's on the screen now. What do you want me to do about it?
Okay.
What do you want me to do about it? Bray Wyatt's on the screen. Bray Wyatt's on the screen. This is the person I told you was like, he was killing it when he was on screen. All right.
I didn't know that he was the Fiend.
Mm-hmm. He was killing it with this character. He's the one that I told you took that whole kind of like Pee Wee's Playhouse thing and was just, he had his whole promo with it and characters, and it was twisted and very entertaining. And this man was a visionary and a storyteller, and it is a big loss to not just the wrestling world but to the entertainment world. And he was a father, and everybody who talks about him saying that he was such a great guy. He's too young, 36. Look, I'm 38. This guy was younger than me, and he was, making a mark in the world. So sucks, man. That character could have been way more, and it was just like about to like do so much.
I didn't know much about him, but hearing about him now that he's passed, he seems like a really just great person that knew how to do his job and get in there and kick ass, and everybody loved him.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, like, if you don't know about Bray Wyatt or you never seen anything like that, like, definitely like YouTube him, see some of his segments, see some of his stuff.
What did Phantom Knight say? Can we just say fuck Val Venis over his comments about Bray? What did he say?
Exactly. What did Val Venis say? Because even I don't know about this. Please educate us, Phantom of the Nights. He said that Bray most likely died because of he vaccinated for. Oh
my fucking god.
Well, they say that he's been having issues since he got COVID. Not because I heard because he got COVID, not because he got the vaccination, but because since he had COVID, he has some issues, and that caused his heart failure. I didn't hear anything about fucking vaccination.
No, but you stupid, angry right-wing people want to blame that for everything. Oh, my son came out gay. Yeah, I guess it was that Moderna virus.
Moderna does sound gay as hell. Good thing.
We're going out tonight. Girl, we're going to the Moderna. Mm-hmm.
Moderna sound gay as hell. What was that? Pfizer. You should have got that Pfizer. Got that gay ass Moderna. Oh man. But well, thanks for making Val Venis look like a asshole in my eyes now. When he was all, "Hello, ladies." Now
Don't
he's
you
all,
hate when somebody you like turns out to be a piece of shit?
That's why I don't want to meet anybody. No. I don't want to meet.
I met my favorite guitar player, Dino Cazares, and my first thought was like, please don't be a piece of shit.
And he wasn't, right?
No, he's awesome. I met him twice.
See, that's why I try not to let anybody down when they meet me, and I immediately am a piece of shit. So, I live up to expectations.
Hey, little kid, fuck you in your dreams.
Exactly. All right, we got the next thing going on over here. And that's farewell. That's all it says. Farewell to Microsoft is finally done making Kinect. And I'm here saying, when were they still making it? Like, Kinect was gone a long time ago. What the fuck?
When was the last time you saw Kinect?
Yeah, Connect was gone a long time ago. They stopped that shit with the Xbox One
Yep.
shortly after it came out.
Well, first there was that guy that worked for Microsoft that was like one of the heads of the Xbox division, and he was like, "We're gonna have this new Xbox One. It's gonna have a Kinect, and you have to get online to use it." And everybody was like, "Wait, I don't have money for a Kinect, or we don't even have internet where I live." And he was like, "Well, sucks to be you, nerd." And then ever since that, Microsoft first fired the guy, and then they were like, "Is that a Kinect yet? Get that shit the fuck out of here."
That's how he came into the office. All right, first things first. I never want to see that piece of shit again.
If you say the word Kinect, you're fired. You understand me?
You can slide these stupid games in the fucking store, and if they want it, they could get it. But we're not focusing on that. Nah, for the next fucking majority of our time frame, we're gonna focus on the Starfield game, and it's gonna drop sometime in the future. That's what the fuck we're gonna do. But first, we gotta buy Bethesda. Yes.
Just like that, just came together.
Just like that. And it all comes down to today when Starfield's on Game Pass. It's full circle. But the
My
Connect,
Xbox is on right now with that game ready to go.
it's I played a little. Hey.
Dog scared the shit out of me.
Hey. There's probably a killer coming over here. So if I die on live, it's gonna be great. The Connect, I know people. It was more impressive when people hacked it and used it for their own thing. Like some people did some impressive shit with the Connect.
They did. They have a device that they use on Ghost Adventures to see if there's a spirit in the room.
I think I've seen that.
It's made from the lasers from the Kinect.
I think I've seen that. You just see shadows and shit.
Yeah, you can see the outline of a person.
Yeah, I don't need my Kinect to do that.
Like,
no.
If you woke up in the middle of the night and your Kinect was on and there was like a big ass silhouette, you'd be like, "I'm moving.
No,
tomorrow.
I'm gone." That's when I do like that CEO that knock that Kinect on the floor. This shit is just opening a fucking hole to hell. Fuck that Kinect. So bye Kinect. There were some fun games, man, but bye Kinect. Oh, here's all right, we're gonna go to the next slide. Is actually the one that says like that Antoine Fuqua loves the idea of doing an Equalizer prequel with John David Washington.
Yeah, that would be rad, especially to see like the Equalizer when he was faster. Not saying that Denzel's not. I'm not saying he's slow by any means. He's amazing, but to see like a more like condensed version, you know, like this is the 18 version versus the 40 years later version.
But if it's a prequel, wouldn't it be like in, I don't know, the 70s or some shit? When the hell is this going to take place, you know?
Yeah, but like whenever it takes place, he should be like faster and stronger and all that kind of stuff.
Like John Wick.
Yeah.
Like John Wick fast.
Denzel.
But Denzel like. So he's got to be the best his father he can be. And this is when I let everybody down and let y'all know that I never seen an Equalizer movie. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
I'm a piece of shit.
Amazing.
I'm a piece of shit. But now that there's a third one out, I'm gonna binge, baby. I'm watching them back to back to back.
You especially haven't seen the second one with Pedro Pascal.
Ooh, you see? I'm missing out. Man. I didn't know Daddy Pascal was in one.
The president from fucking Independence Day is in them shits too.
What? Bill Pullman?
Man.
For real? Hell yeah. Well, I guess I gotta watch these motherfuckers. And also, I guess I'm gonna watch this sequel to a movie that should have been made a long time ago. District 9 getting a District 10?
Finally. What was it in the movie? The aliens are supposed to come back 3 years later, and it's been like 15.
Hey, you know, man, time flies when you're off doing other shit. I guess. I don't know.
He did one race car movie and was like, "I'm going back to my old shit."
it's crazy because I always wonder what does it like. Here you had District 9, and he clearly had like an idea for a sequel, and it doesn't happen right away. And then you had someone who did Skyline, and there's a whole fucking Skyline trilogy. Like the dude finished his whole story. Like what did he do that others could do to fucking make this shit happen?
Keep shit on par. Like, have backup funders and producers and shit to make your shit happen. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If Warner Brothers says no, go to Paramount. If they say no, keep going. Like, don't let it end with one no.
That's there comes an issue there, because if you make one with one studio, then they have the rights to that. You can't go to the other studio and try to.
It depends on your agreement, because some writers have ownership. They retain ownership of their property, especially after they'll say after 10 years, if we don't make any more, then 100% goes back to you. And then sometimes they're like, we own every fucking thing about this character and these stories, and you can't touch it again.
So in other words, be like George Lucas, own your shit. There you go, smart man.
Look at Kevin Smith. He doesn't even get residuals from his movies.
Because he fucked up and did it with the Weinstein brothers, and
not a good look.
That was a dumbass move. He's still trying to get Dogma, though he says that it's getting close to getting Dogma back out there.
Oh, thank God. That movie's so good. Even if these angry religious people, I'm like, if you just watch it, it doesn't put religion in a bad light. I mean, it does with churches. Churches can do bad things. A certain minister, preacher, whoever can do bad things, but the church as a whole and wanting to help people and stuff like that, that's great. And most of those people probably have senses of humor. So go rent Dogma.
They should be more mad at Red State than Dogma.
Yeah. I was mad at Red State.
We got something else here. Spider-Man just became his own worst enemy, literally. Why?
That required some reading, and I never got to.
All right, moving on. If you want to know why Spider-Man became his own worst enemy,
it's because it says it right there: Spider-Man becoming Marvel's new Green Goblin.
Oh, that's some comic book shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's going on here? Hey, finally.
What, you got nudes on Snapchat?
No, that would be nice.
You want some?
No, she's finally coming home, dude. It's like 8:22. Nice. Where the fuck you been? All right, here we go. Skipping that because you said to skip the dead people. Hey, by the way, Barbie's digital right now, guys, so you can buy it or rent it. I think it's more I think they more buy right now and not rent. So if you care about that,
I think it's rent and not buy.
No, it's always first buying.
Okay.
And then it'll start renting, I think, when it's available as Blu-ray as well. I think that's how it goes. But it's always buy first because it's theater at home first, and then you buy it.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. So, or you find other means. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about
that.
I'd
never do that.
Never in the machine room. Never in the machine room, and you shouldn't either. I mean, what do you say, Phantom Knight? I mean, Spider-Man is getting cucked by some dude right now. Okay, let's move on. At 1.342 billion gross, Barbie has officially broken Warner Brothers' previous record held by the final Harry Potter film. I didn't even know Harry Potter made that much. The last one.
I heard that I don't know if this is true. This is what I heard on TikTok, I think, that Margot Robbie had went to Warner Brothers and was like, look, if you know, pick up and do a Barbie movie, it'll make $1 billion. And they're like, bet.
Yup. That's exactly when we went to the last one. That's what we said, like bet. And she won this bet. Look at her face. That's her face winning the bet. See? Told you. Told you we making
That's
money.
her going to the bank.
Mm-hmm. I can do whatever I want now. Now she can make whatever the fuck she want. Her and Ryan
I hope
Gosling.
she does.
Yeah, man, she's talented as shit. I mean, if there's one thing that you can't deny in all those fucking DC movies she was in, that she fucking killed it as Harley Quinn.
And in Wolf of Wall Street, she looks great naked.
You damn right. Yeah. You damn right she do. By the way, this is available to see at home, so I highly recommend it, or go to the theater. This movie is fun. It's actually fun, and I didn't think that I would dig it as a man, a movie about Barbie, but it's one of the best movies of the year, so check it out. You'll have a good time.
Wow.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
But it doesn't matter what's going on. Your kids can be coming out as serial killers, and that naked scene in Wolf of Wall Street, you're like, yeah, hold up. All right, continue.
Yep, because if you don't like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street, well, guess what? You're fucking Moderna gay. Moderna gay. Okay. DC Comics president thought Josh Whedon's Justice League was terrible.
And I agree.
That's the president? I didn't know that.
That's DC Comics president, yeah.
Well, she knows.
If the president hates that, you're doing a bad fucking job, dude.
If you know she'd rather sit through 4 hours of Daddy Snyder movie, you know.
I feel bad. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, I feel bad, like, dirty for watching the Josh Whedon version, but it kind of gives you like a level to go up from. Because when you watch the Zack Snyder version of Justice League, you're just like, your mind can't. The first time I watched, I couldn't comprehend. I'm like, there's too much awesomeness for 4 hours. Like, there's never like a slow scene where they're at a diner talking about feet.
If it was directed by Tarantino,
it would be. But it's just, and it never, and then like you think the movie's ending, and then there's like another awesome thing, and then another, and you're like, it doesn't, and when it finally stops, you're like, I need a fucking break, dude. It's amazing.
It was good. It was great. I was gonna say something I totally forgot.
Weed.
There it is. All right, the next. I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Welcome to my world.
Huh. Oh, I was gonna ask, like, The Flash is on Max, so have you watched it yet?
No.
Okay.
In all fairness, I've been working on a new article.
All right. Well, that important. Don't worry about it. Just asking if you've seen it or not.
I saw it on there because I watched something on there recently, and I was like, oh shit, I need to watch that. And then like I just, like you said, like the forgetting what you say, I forget what I'm gonna do.
It's all the time. But what we're not gonna forget is going to this next screenshot that involves Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp to star in live action Nightmare Before Christmas?
You knew they were gonna fucking ask him for that. If
Come
it's
on,
Johnny
man.
Depp and Tim Burton, you know they're making babies.
Yeah, but now I'm picturing, what's this? The sweating everywhere. What's this? The swallows in the air. What's this? The swallows in the hole. Oh my God, what is this? It's gonna be that Johnny Depp singing. I already know Johnny Depp. He don't move his teeth. He's like, oh my God, what is this?
If you watch the Las Vegas movie, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that's like his whole gimmick. And then like ever since then, he just kind of kept doing it.
He just
Exactly. And what the dog said.
What the dog? You can hear that?
Yeah.
What the dog said. That's my new song. Here's something that I've been seeing a lot. Yes, Leslie Nielsen, son of a.
Motherfucker.
Though, if you think about it, Leslie Nielsen as a Jedi, that would have been fucking hot. That would have been fire. That would have been fire. Anyways, Liam Neeson called Star Wars fans a cult. Um, there is so many movies and spin-offs. Wait, let me try to say it like him. There are so many movies and spin-offs. I think they're diluting the whole thing. Said Liam Neeson, who played Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn in the Star Wars prequels and cameoed in the Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You know who should have been a Jedi is fucking Al Pacino. Hoo-ha!
Oh my god. Oh! What is that? Is that a lightsaber I see? Hoo-ah!
Oh my god.
I can imagine that fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to a great ass. So what you're telling me is that he cannot be trained by the Jedi? No. Jedi, no. And then De Niro got to be there too. I don't know. He's pretty young. I don't know.
Fucking forget about it.
It's Star Wars directed by Scorsese. But yeah,
Okay.
Nemo. There you go. There you go. He'll be quieter now. Mommy's home. Mommy's home. Liam Neeson has kind of got a point where he doesn't have a point because for me, I still like very happy with all this.
I don't
Star
think
Wars?
he meant it as like all Star Wars fans are
Yeah.
cultish, but there are some Star Wars fans that are super cultish.
Hey. You guys want to see who's making all this damn noise? This one
little
right
tiny
here.
rodent.
This
That's a
little
little
thing right
dog.
here. For those who are just listening, you can't see, but there's this little dog here who wouldn't leave my side and was barking like crazy. I think he was scared of cicadas at a point because I had the window open. He was just like, "Bark, bark." You just hear the cicadas going crazy out there.
Bless you.
That's like the first time I coughed like in a long time. Maybe because some of that dog hair got in my mouth. So like is he complaining that just too much and is killing stuff or
Sorry, Burley Fist said cicadas and Kanye, and I'm like, should I change the episode name again?
what we got it right now? Cheif Wafflestomp? No, that's good.
What? Cheif Wafflestomp?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. People be like, the fuck?
No, like they're in any like group like that, like I'm guilty of it sometimes with DC stuff. You do act like cultish and like because you don't want your thing to be fucked with, and like the prequels aren't like amazing, but they're good. We can trim down the pod racer scene and it'd be cool, but like
Not for this guy.
It's just too long. But yeah, like if you do anything like that and anybody doesn't like it for whatever reason, they're the biggest babies. And I've heard that from other people that were in. Like Freddie Prinze Jr. said that about Star Wars fans, that they're a bunch of babies.
Because he had a point. Like, it is for kids. Let's face it, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you're just mad it didn't grow with you. But it's like, dude, he got a point because it's for kids. But, you know, you're supposed to stay at that kind of level the rest of your life. You know, do you remember that there were commercials that says, I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid. I followed that model till this day.
I was had been out drinking one time with some friends, and they were driving me home, and I was like, I don't want to throw up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
You definitely don't want to throw up. Ah, man. Anyways, I say we make a Star Wars movie where it's just about pod racing. It's like Fast and the Furious.
There's still in engines and shit.
That's what's up. Make it happen, fucking Disney. And then make a pod racing fucking. I don't even know why. Why in Galaxy? Okay, listen, cameraman, come over here, which is me, cameraman. Why Disney? Why isn't there a pod racing fucking ride in Disneyland or World in Galaxy's Edge? You guys are fucking missing out with money right now. I'm telling you,
I
you're missing out
agree.
on money. That should be a thing. But Disney, the truth is, Disney focuses on what they made.
Burly Fist says, "Who needs the Force when you got family?"
Exactly. I'm telling you, it'll be dope. Vin Diesel, the pod in the racing, call it like that. Oh, back to your boy David Ayer, which funny enough wrote the Fast and the Furious.
Yes, he did, and he got no fucking money from it.
Nothing. This shit's making billions. Oh
You
well.
know that scene in Office Space where he's envisioning his boss fucking the girl that he's in love with. That's what Hollywood did to David Ayer. Just like, so, you trying to make a movie?
We're gonna make about 10 of them. You're gonna get shit from it. And then we're gonna fuck you over on your Suicide Squad. David Ayer, director of 2016 Suicide Squad, spoke out online against studio interference, and yeah, it was in the this guy's podcast, Real Ones, with
Yeah.
fuck, the Punisher,
John Bernthal.
There you go. Is that right? That's my dude, man. When I play Ghost Recon Breakpoint and I just go into Punisher mode, I'm like, that's how you gotta scream. Like,
no.
Yeah. Wait, hey, wait. I like that Walking Dead meme. Like, what's that noise? What's that? Just running. That's my shit.
I love when he does Southern characters like Shane in The Walking Dead, or the tank, the guy that gets the shells ready in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, his name is Coonhead, I think. But like,
Damn.
he does Southern characters really well.
And they're always. That's how he acts. I got John Bernthal down to the T, but he's like, is that right? It's always that. Just notice it. When you watch John Bernthal on anything he's in, it's like, remember, it's just, is that right? It's always that.
I always love that scene in Fury where they're talking to the new guy and they're like, "Are you saved?" And he's like, "I go to church." He's like, "What are you, a mainliner? Are you a Christian?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, you are." He's like, "You didn't listen to the question. You gotta listen what people say."
Is that right? Is that right? Just Bernthal, I want you to go in here and just be like, is that right? You know? That's it. The whole movie is just people talking to him and he's like, hey, you can't step there. Is that right? And he's just doing shit against the Ayer discussed how, they got in his way and made it more difficult and shit like that.
They fucked him over.
Yeah, because he said that they didn't screen test Superman versus Batman, and then the reaction afterwards, and they wanted to line it down, so he had to line down his movie and blah 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 blah. That's not how you should do things, but
He said that Hollywood broke me. Is I think like a direct quote, because he said he did Fury. Fury did amazingly well, won all these awards, and he was on the high for making that movie. And they're like, "Cool, now we need you to do this DC movie, Suicide Squad." And he's like, "I got it." And he wrote this awesome movie about like conflicting characters and the stories in between them and how they all come together in the end and all this, and they're just like, nah, fuck all that. We want y'all to be funny.
They had to fucking. That's the thing, like we always discuss this. Is they're comparing too much instead of trying to stand on their own, and it's like you gotta do you, just do you. Just do you.
Even if you don't like it, like the Masters of the Universe movie, it's not great, but it's what we got, and you better fucking respect that shit.
Who said it's not great? The Masters of the Universe movie is a fucking masterpiece, and I will fight anybody who says otherwise. That movie is the shit. Don't tell me that Skeletor doesn't steal every fucking scene. That motherfucker was like, I am taking this like it's a. That's what's beautiful about that movie and the Street Fighter movie, because those two thespians was like, oh, you want me to be in this kid movie? I'm gonna take it like it's the real thing. Raul Julia,
10, I'm giving you at 50, and
yes.
I'm not gonna stop till the credits roll.
Raul Julia, and who was it that was in Masters of the Universe?
Oh, that old guy.
I know, I can't remember his name right now. Something Frank Langella.
Yeah, I think that one.
Langella. He was the voice of I am Gorgon, master of the Gorgonites, and small soldiers.
Man, I haven't seen that in so long.
Me too. Every time I see it, like in my fucking list or online, I'm always like, I want to watch Small Soldiers. That was my shit. That movie was my shit. But again, we going back to like Raul Julia, he was like, I am M. Bison. Frank Langella was like, oh, I'm gonna be in this dumbass movie. I'm Skeletor, 100%. I'm gonna give you the best damn Skeletor you ever seen.
It's probably one of those things that like, look, I know you're getting older, your career is kind of dwindling a bit, but we do have an offer for you on the table. It's for a fictional kids show called Masters of the Universe, and we'd like you to play the villain, which is named Skeletor. Are you interested? And he's probably smoking for no reason. Like, I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna fucking love what I do.
Yep. Just leave the script right there, and I'll see you on shooting day. And we're gonna do it all that
You
day.
there at 5. Bitch, you there at 4. Okay.
Uh-huh. No,
I'm ready to go.
I'm not even starting that week. I'm starting the week before. We're doing this. It's like that dude in Black Dynamite. It's like, you're undercover cop. What makes you think I'm...
I would never.
You see, like that. That's how you do it, man.
Exactly.
You guys steal the fucking scene. And if that happened to Street Fighter and that happened to Masters of the Universe, then that's gotta happen to this next screenshot where it says a Pokemon live action drama is announced.
Yes.
I don't even know how that works, but
my first thought is it has to be on the CW.
No, please don't, man. You know what they did?
No matter what they put on their show, it turns into a big drama.
Nah, look. The picture shows an Asian woman. Make it a K-drama.
There you go.
K-drama with Pokemon, and we can allow that. But you give it to CW, they're gonna fan fiction it like Riverdale. I don't even.
They don't even like look like Pokemon. It's just like a guy in a purple shirt. I'm Gengar, motherfucker.
Yup. Damn, he got a Glock and shit. Bunch of Gengar gangs and shit.
Yeah.
I need a T-shirt with Gengar and a Glock
together. They're all in purple.
I'm telling you, hell yeah, a squad of Gengar and a T-shirt with Glocks. I'm Gengar, motherfucker. What Pokemon you be?
Somebody make that happen now.
This is crazy. All right, where we going here? In case you missed it, Spider-Man 4 is being planned by Marvel and Sony, but Tom Holland will only return on one condition. And what's that condition?
Fuck. He wants the character of Superman, not Superman, fuck. The character of Spider-Man to be like, I don't fucking remember. I remember it was something to do with something with the storyline in Spider-Man. He wants done a certain way, is what I got out of it.
All right, very vague, and we got it. But do your research, people, and try to find out what it is that Spider-Man 4 wants. Because I'm not gonna look it up right now. I don't. Right now, my focus is in the chat where freaking Broly Fist said West Side Poke Story. That's how I want the fucking Pokemon drama to be called. If it's not called West Side Poke Story, I don't want nothing to do with it.
They're just coming down an alley all snapping at once.
That's all I want. This is exciting though, because I played this game a little bit. I should play more of it. It's a really, really good game. And this been announced like a long time ago, but yes, Chad Chadowski, whatever, how you ever say his name, is gonna do the live adaptation. Damn it, I can't speak, of Ghost of Tsushima, the PlayStation.
Oh, the game? Yeah.
And
that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this game is beautiful as it is. You could play it in color with either Asian or either in Japanese or in English audio, or you could watch it as a black and white movie. So it's just full black and white, and of course, again in Japanese or in English. So it's really cool that you could do that with this game. But it's a beautiful story. I didn't get far. I know my friend LP. He played it like crazy. He beat it. He said it's a wonderful story. It even had him tearing up at some point or towards the end. So that really made me want to like continue, but I haven't. So yeah, I can imagine because chapter 4 of John Wick, each movie got more beautiful the way it looked. Chapter 4 looks really beautiful. So you can imagine what Ghost of Tsushima could be.
Exactly. And that's why I think it's the right person for the job for a vision like that.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I also think that we should get Chad Stahelski. I can't say his last name, man. We should get Chad to do the West Side Poke Story though, as well, because I think that's gonna be a moneymaker right there. What is a moneymaker? Spirit Halloween gets cheeky with their own custom monopoly? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. And it's gonna be you buy empty retail stores to put a Spirit Halloween into.
This is the most brilliant idea.
Somebody had to be smoking high for this. Like, dude, I got an idea. Okay. Spirit Halloween, but it's a Monopoly game.
Can you imagine that you win just by like just making a whole fucking block of spirits?
Like, when did they turn Target into a Spirit Halloween? What happened?
I bought that motherfucker. It's a monopoly, bitch.
Yeah! Oh my god!
I think that'd be a fun ass game. I actually.
I'm gonna play it regardless.
I wonder what the toys are gonna. The little things that you gotta use.
Are they called charms?
I think so. I don't know. I always wanted the car. I just remember that. I always wanted the car.
I like the car.
Yeah.
And for no reason, I like the fucking iron.
In the iron too, yeah. You had me scared with this one right here. I thought he died or something, boy.
Oh God, no.
Shit.
We'd have a whole fucking show to direct to. I can't talk. It'd be about him.
It'd be about him. We have a whole fucking show and it'd be about him. will host Trivia Pursuit on the CW. Good, man. He was supposed to host.
Hell yeah.
What did they want him to host? Jeopardy? Was it?
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted him to do Jeopardy, and then they did like these for a week. They had these guest hosts, and they're like, "Oh, he's not really good at it." I'm like, "He's fucking awesome at it." Like him and Blossom were the best, and somehow she
Blossom.
got it.
She got it?
She did it for a time. She's
Oh.
not like the permanent.
Oh, I thought it was like, I thought she was the. I was like, I missed that. Who is?
No,
the...
her and that guy that won a bunch of times, they were taking turns. So he would guest host for like a week, and then she would, and then they kept switching back.
Nah, man, it should have been Joey Lawrence. Should have been him. Should have been like, whoa, you know, that would have been my shit. I would have watched Jeopardy all the time.
Make it a dumb guy, so then when they read the answers, they're like, "No way, dude." Oh shit, sorry.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta make it entertaining. Come on.
Make it Keanu Reeves host Jeopardy.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but it's gotta be that Keanu, you know, like Ted. Wow. All right. For this next one, we gotta find out if that's. Oh. You gotta work
pretty
on
much.
Keanu.
It's pretty much the same character he was in Parenthood.
And Dracula. Yeah. Are you telling me that you're a Dracula? I'm sorry. I love Keanu. It's all love.
But he had a dumb sounding phase. Give him that.
Yeah, but he's the one. And John Wick, you gotta leave him alone. SAG after strike against video game companies could be the next big labor disputes.
It's just getting bad out there, and like, I think it was Warner Brothers came out with their new projections, and they're gonna be like 500 million in the hole. It's bad out there.
They really need to solve this shit real quick, because I just got one great ass season of One Piece, and I need them to solve this shit so they can start working on that next one, motherfucker.
I mean, if only there was somebody that was like a writer, like anybody, just
that person right here on the screen right now, that person writing right here, they'll write whatever.
I wonder who would mind being called a scab.
I'm just saying, as long as they don't go and grab Chuck Tingle and start making Chuck Tingle movies, because they got nothing else.
Y'all need another Fast and the Furious? Give me $40, some weed money, and Taco Bell, and we're good.
With the team of Fast and the Furious, like
your knowledge.
Yeah. What do you call a person who's like really known in something? Well, my PhD in Fast and the Furious and her writing, we can make some fucking magic, yo.
And I get to edit it too.
There you go. It's gonna be crazy. What we got here? Here's a look at G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra, a retro-style side-scrolling beat-em-up arriving in what?
That we're gonna play this. It's gonna happen.
G.I. Joe beat 'em up? I was sold.
G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra beat 'em up. Coming 2024. Charge your fucking Xbox controllers.
I'm fucking sold. Look, I'm already kind of disappointed I didn't get that new Double Dragon beat 'em up game, because it looks fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, $25 is not bad, I just didn't get it. I just forget about it. But fucking G.I. Joe beat 'em up? That's new. I never seen that. I am gonna be, well, can I be Snake Eyes? No, not Snake Eyes. Can I be Storm Shadow though?
You can be Snake Eyes, I think. If you open the article or go to that article on IGN, it has a list of characters you can play as.
But I want to play Storm Shadow. That's my favorite. I know he's in the Cobra, but man, Storm Shadow is the shit, in my opinion.
The fight and G.I. Joe 2 with them.
The whole G.I. Joe movie is all about Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. I don't give a shit about anything else. The first G.I. Joe movie, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, especially when they're kids in the kitchen. That was it. That's the whole movie right there. That was the shit. I don't give a shit about anybody else.
No.
And then I saw the Snake Eye movie, and I was like, he should have been in the mask the whole time. you know, it was okay. It wasn't like amazing. Was this? John Cena knows that his final WWE match isn't too far away. He is getting older.
I really like his acting. Like him and Batista as like coming from wrestling are
Mhm.
probably like some of the best besides like Roddy Piper and some other people. But like I really like John Cena movies.
He's knocking him out the park. There's these two on Hulu I need to watch. That's a comedy. Vacation with Friends.
Vacation Friends.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. What?
Yeah,
I haven't
I
seen the
heard.
new one yet, but the first one I was like gut laughing, where you're
I
like,
heard. I
like
heard,
breathing for
man.
air.
Scooby told me that it's funny, so I gotta check it out. Also, Scooby said like because John Cena came back to WWE for like the pay per view that just happened, and he's being mentioned around and stuff like that. Like they also had like Raw and the Miz fought like nobody. He had like an invisible person come out to the ring and he fought him and shit, interviewed him. So that was hilarious. But Scooby said the most fucked up thing. He was like, well, he can't act right now, so it might as well go over and make some money in the wrestling. I was like, you're fucking right. This guy's smart. The Rock and Bautista should come back too. Shit.
Exactly true.
And thank you, Phantom Knight. I know this is like hours later, but it's connoisseur.
That's right.
I'm a Fast and the Furious connoisseur.
Or another one is to say sommelier.
Mm-hmm.
So like you always hear like wine connoisseurs or sommeliers.
Mm-hmm.
Or I heard one that was hilarious. I'm a white trash connoisseur or sommelier.
It sounds like a dish. Also sounds like Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mama Kusa.
It does.
It sounds like that. Who should be John Cena's last match, though?
Triple H.
Damn, he's retired. No, he can't. He almost died. That guy had like heart failure or something like that. He can't. He got kids. I got kids. I don't know. It'd probably be like some new guy. But yeah, John Cena looks like he's about to do something with we're gonna keep going right there. John Cena looks like he's about to do something with the Miz though. Red Dead Redemption 3 reportedly in the works.
I'm excited.
Is it gonna be on the kid or some new guy?
That's who I always wanted. Because if you play the first Red Dead Redemption and at the end, spoiler alert, if you haven't played a 20-year-old game, but at the end, the kid becomes Jack Marston.
Yeah.
Like his clothes and stuff, he still goes by John. Or, no, he's Jack. His dad was John. And I was like, I want to see a full-blown game of this. And it was further into the future, so there would have been more technology and stuff, and that would have been cool.
It'll be let's just make it close to how that Bruce Willis movie was, Last Man Standing. You never seen that one?
Which one's that?
That's the one that it was basically like it was another adaptation of Akira Kurosawa's Yojimbo. So basically like another Fistful of Dollars kind of movie.
Is it a Western?
It's a mobster western. It's starring him. He's a mobster and he goes into this small town and it looks like a western town and there's the whole story of like there's always two families going at war.
Yeah.
And that he's in the middle. You ever seen Lucky Number 11? It's the same kind of story too.
I love that movie.
So
it also sounds like another movie. I can't think of the name right now.
Yeah, the concept is always being adapted and done in different ways. And then Last Man Standing is basically like Fistful of Dollar, but they're mobsters instead. So Bruce Willis goes to this.
What was that movie of Vin Diesel? Was it Breakaway Guys or something like that?
Knockaround Guys.
Knockaround Guys. I love that. And that movie's like that.
Oh, it is? I never seen Knockaround Guys.
It's like these mobster kids. They're all like kids of famous mobsters. And they're trying to find this satchel of money. in this small town of Wyoming, and that's like the western part.
Ah, so they're all about family. You know, Vin Diesel is something about family with Vin Diesel. He just that's his
He
thing.
he has this monologue in that movie that I want to like adapt to memory the next time somebody wants to start shit with me, because it's like him and the guy that played Wayne Grow from Heat,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like trying to like talk it out or something, and Vin Diesel just goes 200. No, I'm sorry, he goes 500. And the guy's like, "What?" He's like, 500. That's how many fights you have to be in to get like to where I'm at. And then just proceeds to like just beat the shit out of this guy.
Like Gotham, like Batman Gotham TikTok. If you guys haven't seen this, if you guys haven't seen this shit, is this funny TikToker, and it's like being spread places, like especially on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it now, and it's like if you do this in Gotham and Batman sees you and then he starts beating you up and it's like this camera angle of you getting beat up and it's just quick shots like of him just doing crazy shit and it puts that Batman music in the background from like the Dark Knight, right? Like it's like
Yeah, the
really
Joker
intense.
music.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man. It's my
It's so
favorite.
funny. What was
It's
the
my favorite
grandma
shit.
one that got beat up?
Oh yeah, because it's like, say, are you handicapped? It's like, yes, I'm handicapped. It's like, oh, okay. And then he sees the tire, but on the
Yeah.
fucking line, he's like, you passed the line and beats the shit out of her off the wheelchair. That's hilarious. I was gonna mention something. Fuck, what was I gonna mention? Oh no, I wanted to go back to the chat because Broly Fist, hours earlier, I was asking who should fight John Cena. This guy said brick lesbian, but meant to say Brock Lesnar.
I was wondering what the fuck he meant. I was like, wait, what?
That's hilarious. You know what else is hilarious? How Elizabeth Olsen is famous and loves playing Wanda Maximoff, but getting tired of just being known as her. Then you know what you're gonna get into, man. Come on,
Like, it's the same thing with Michael Keaton. He said he quit playing Batman after only 2 movies because he said, "Oh, I don't want to be forever known as Batman." It's like, well, tough shit. Guess what? 30 something years later, you're
you're
still
still
fucking
Batman.
Batman.
You're still
And
Batman.
so, Elizabeth Olsen, you've been um, the fucking witch, Scarlet. You've been the Scarlet Witch for like 10 movies and like series and stuff. Like, yeah, people are gonna fucking know you as that. Unless like the next 5 to 10 years you just do nothing but other shit.
Yeah,
But still, people are only gonna know you for that.
it's what you're known for is what you sign up for. You think Robert Downey Jr. hates that he's Iron Man? No, but also he does other great work. So, you know, hold on a
Is
minute.
that is that the ringtone from the Matrix?
Yes, it is. Hello.
I'm smart.
Ooh, let's get Chinese since we've done sushi lately.
I want sushi. We're gonna get Chinese.
Let's get Chinese since we've done sushi lately.
Put some duck roast. Get some duck sauce.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Okay then. All right, we wanna get Chinese.
Cool.
We want to get Chinese, so let's rapid fire this real quick. CM Punk got let go because he started fights. It's a Chicago thing. We just like to box, yo.
And the whole time you're shooting a gun.
Look, I he got fired after a backstage altercation, mostly because he lunged at the boss and the boss got scared. Let's face it. Personally, I think Tony Khan is a little kid, a grown kid, that just owns his own federation, and instead of toys, he got like actual wrestlers to do whatever the hell he wants. And when CM Punk got fed up with how he was being handled and dissed by other people, he got mad at one dude, lunged at Tony, and then Tony decided like, oh, my life was threatened or whatever, shit like that. It's whatever, man. It's sad. It sucks. I went to All Out. I was hoping to see CM Punk at All Out. He got fired before I went to All Out. I went to All Out all sick. I went to All Out all sick and no CM Punk. So it was fucking bullshit, man. That's what it was. But it is what it is.
And I heard like WWE is like on its way out, and like a lot of people are jumping ship.
Oh shit, that's the last one actually. That was the last screenshot. They're transferring over to being owned by Endeavor, who owns UFC, and a lot of people are not sure what's gonna happen. Are they gonna be kept? Are they gonna be let go? For sure, regardless of CM Punk's history, he is a moneymaker, and I know WWE wants to discuss a future with him. Bet you. And a lot of people believe, like, Survivor Series is gonna be here in Chicago this year. So people are speculating Punk. We'll see. I don't have my hopes up that high, but it'll be great. I would admit it.
And then it goes dark and you hear...
Yeah! Hey, we did it, man. We got through everything. Guys.
There's one more thing.
One more thing. Shut up. Okay, what is it?
The video. We got a quick video.
Oh, shit, the video. Well, shit, you never even set me up with this.
It's in the thing.
Fuck.
I thought you saw it.
No. Which one is it?
It's like... Oh, fuck.
What's it called, yo?
Something Memoriam 2023.
We could close it off with that. Where is that? Ah, shit, man. I gotta go. 10 minutes? Yeah, I placed an order. Shit, damn, we placed an order. We got 10 minutes. Okay,
Are you fine? It's always hot as fuck when you get it anyway.
All right.
Give me 1 second.
I gotta go. Here.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
It's on my drive. It's just maybe not in the right folder. Give me a second.
I don't have a second. I'm being rushed.
I can just put it online.
There you go. We'll put it online. Online, guys. This is a big memorial. I'm sorry that we couldn't show it right now. Y'all can,
I don't know where it is.
y'all can fucking blame me, but I got to go before this woman divorces me because we didn't get Chinese food at the right time. And that is not how I want to go out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is the Machine Room Podcast. This has been a great episode. I love it. We love the new look. Thank you, Hammer of Venus. You are the shit. Until next time, peace out, everybody. Bye.
Yeah!
Machine Room Podcast has been recorded in front of a live studio audience that are all in their respectful homes. And oh shit, I like the new look.
I don't know where it saves you.
We'll find it. Don't worry.